Hello, hello. I'm gonna mogul this mine. I'm gonna mogul it so hard. Name my save. Mogul. I am the mogul. Ah. So if you haven't seen this game's pretty cool. It's like a physics-based satisfactory mixed with kind of like maybe a little bit of Factorio-esque stuff. And it's all physics-based, so everything exists in time and space. It's pretty neat. So, each of these, you can chuck them around. It's pretty neat. Our goal right now is to deposit 5 iron. And then this thing will put them in there. Boom. And now we get the ore magnet. Played the demo for this game. Decided when it would come out that I would totally buy it because it was fun. I just wanted there to be more stuff. Now we gotta deposit more iron and more coal. So, like I said, as you can see, everything, actually has physics to it. And that's kind of the main draw of the game here, is managing your systems that can and will 100% get clogged if you allow them to. It's kind of interesting. Can be a little frustrating at times. Something that apparently they have plans to add, but they haven't added yet, and I'd really like them to add, is the ability to sort on this thing. So right now you have two modes. Right now it says everything or resources, not in filters. You pretty much always want to be using resources, not in filters, unless you're like resetting all your filters. And by filters I mean there's little things where you put them in a basket, and then these items in front of us would say be sorted to go either left or right. So alright, we got enough coal, so now it's just iron. And then we'll unlock the auto miner. So it's like, I mean, it's it's nice. It's just that it'd be better if I'm gonna turn the game volume up a little bit for you there. It would be a little bit nicer if, you could like sort. Like if I want to pick up coal, I pick up coal. If I want to pick up iron, I pick up iron. Because when you get, like a big pile that just fucking gets all chucked together, and there's, say, iron and coal, you're like, oh, I want to sort this out. And it's really difficult to sort it out. We're looking for like a mix here. So that's 5442. What's this one? 94%. What's that one up there? 5442. Alright, well, we'll just go with this guy right here. So now, auto miner, he's gonna poop out a little bit of, boink, a little bit of iron, a little bit of coal. It's like a 50-50 almost. So in the meantime, we'll kind of, chew up the rest of these little guys. And then eventually there's more, things like more processing capabilities. You can make it so that, oh, sorry, I wanted to check one thing here quick. Okay. Cool. Okay. So yeah, so anyways, then you basically will have more options. You can crush your ore. You can see in the top left there right now. Eventually we'll get an ore crusher. And then these can get broken down into smaller chunks, and then that makes that better for like smelting, that sort of thing. I mean, obviously it's a stream category that it's very oversaturated. It's kind of like League of Legends and CS:GO and all that sort of stuff. But I've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders, a lot of Battlefield 6. Otherwise, I would stream those if I literally could. My PC just straight up can't handle them. You know, I've had my PC for probably 5, 6+ years now. Crazy to think. 5 years, I think, maybe. So it's just not, you know, unfortunately it's not as strong as it maybe once was. Is this a little... What? Oh, there's some gold in here and a diamond? Well, save that for later, just in case we got a quest for that. But yeah, really enjoying those games right now. Just wish my PC could handle streaming them. But, you know, I'm surprised. I guess a 3080 Ti just, you know, can't handle the beans on that one. But yeah, as you can see, you know, here's the pile. Look at that. Oh yeah. There we go. We need a bunch more coal now, so... I mean, it says to purchase the ore crusher. So, you know what? I will purchase the ore crusher. And then we're also going to get some conveyors. We're going to get a couple of these sloped ones, because I know that from playing the demo, you need to go like so, because this guy is high, up in the air. And then we can put these on here, and you'll see that they go in. And then they put a bunch of little chunks out. Little chunkers. Look at that. Boom. They're all chunked. Unfortunate thing for this is it will not count towards our goal in the top left. We have another quest available as well, so let's activate that. So, I mean, it'll help us in terms of, you know, the more money, but aside from that, it's quite dark down here. Just looking for more stuff to mine in the meantime. Keep busy, you know. And clearing out these hallways and stuff like that. Why did it make like a... Why did it make like a typewriter sound? Like... Here's some copper ore. I don't want to take that diamond. So then all these rooms, it's kind of like this little, almost like a biome kind of thing. You know, in this area we got copper, clearly, and then on the ground, the copper deposits. So this will be, I'm assuming, where we'll come when we need to set up our mine capabilities for copper. So. Okay. Hello? Thank you. I don't want that gold yet. Oh, another little... What is this? There's like another little elevator here? Oh, well, well, well. Little treasure in there? Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's we'll grab all this. So, you know, with it being physics-based, there can be some annoying little hitches that you can sometimes face, which is, you know, for example, these I probably tried to grab. Um, so, like, for example, if I run into anything with these, it could get knocked out of my hand, and then they'll drop on the ground, and the magnet won't pull them, yada yada. So it can be a little annoying. Oh, I do actually need some gold ore. Idiot. Apparently I got a broken drill bit. Don't know what it looked like. Didn't even see it. Same thing happened when I was playing another small little playthrough of this, but I know that there's more gold over here as well. But what I'd like to do is come over here and get a auto miner, purchase that. And then we're gonna go set this one up to be coal. 94, so you'll see here, possible resources at the top, 94% possible coal ore, and then 5.5 crushed, and 0.4 and 0.1 for emerald and diamond gems. So more often than not, it's going to pump out a piece of coal ore. Sometimes it'll pump out a piece of crushed coal. So. Okay. I don't think that's enough. More coal in here as well, so we'll grab that. Boom. Okay, yeah, right here. It's very dark. It's very dark in here. Oh no, I didn't mean to grab all that, but I mean, I guess we want to sell it anyways. Yes. Boom. Another quest. Coal crusher, and then now depositing. Yeah, I mean, we probably should have waited, but that's okay. Okay, so if we take all this and go deposit it, there we go. Okay, so and now we'll get a auto miner again. These things, your bread and butter. So let's we're gonna need. I mean, shit. I don't know. Like, yeah, I think I want. I think I want both again. Oh, what's up, Oompa? Okay, so now we could, since it's all aside from the coal, we could bring. Oh, we don't have any money. Son of a. Let's just continue cleaning up some nodes, I guess. Get them out of the way. So I guess there's a. This is copper over here, maybe? Copper and coal? There we go. Boom. Since we need the copper or the coal. Like I said, it's annoying that you can't like pick out the resources a little bit quicker than the way it does it already. Because like in this situation, you know, I'd like to pick up maybe only the coal and then crush the copper. But it's like so tedious. Get in there. These can come straight in. We almost don't need to have any more coal, and then we can route it all to be kind of put in at the same time to the crusher. It wants me to research something. Advanced brain? I don't know if that's actually an item. Boom. What? Okay. See, like right here, for example. Okay. We know we don't need any ore pieces, like iron ore, so it'd be nice to do this. You know what I mean? To, like, have this sorted out for you. But if you do this, you gotta be careful, because, obviously, the coal can just fall right back in. Oh, son of a gun. Yeah, get in there. Isn't that just, it's just so satisfying. So satisfying. So we got some more coal here. I mean, I guess eventually, you know, you get sorters and stuff, so then it's like less of an issue, but still annoying. What we'll do here is we'll put some in, and then there we go. Boom. So now we need crushed iron and crushed coal. So what we'll do is we'll come over here. Well, first we'll buy the hammer for sure. Very useful. Take that. I like to usually put it like that. And then ore analyzer, not super necessary. I'd like some conveyors. And then maybe like that. And there. So then we can bring like so. I think it needs to go one more. I don't know if I'll be able to go past that. Like here? I don't know. We'll try. Okay. And then this one hopefully will just tie in, and then we can have this over here. So what I'll do for now... it's a little jank. So you can see right now, for example, with it completely overloaded like that, sometimes they fall out. So, you know, like I said, it can kind of result in a little bit of annoying stuff, and it's even like this stuff, right? Like how all those ores were kind of intermingled here. Like this one is still, and this one is still. So then when you're trying to grab these, you'll end up grabbing those chunks, which you obviously want to refine into the crushed ore. Oh, yeah. So what we'll do is, once again, I think we're just going to get another auto miner right off rip, because they're so good. Okay, let's go check out over here. I want to see what this one was, if it was a... Yeah, so this is coal and copper. So we know we need a lot of coal, so I'm gonna set that one there. It's not exactly the most ideal, because obviously I want more conveyors. But we do it with what we can here. I still think I want to bring this one over here, so Okay, so no, that doesn't work. So I want to do this again. So we'll go like so. Okay. I think I'll go actually one back, just because I don't know how long that'll be. Okay. Boom, bam. In you go. And then at this point, you know, we kind of... Oh, God. Just a big mess. Boom. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. So also we need gems. Okay. Quest, I will crush the iron. I didn't even read. Okay, so now it's more conveyor time. Some more straight conveyors. Get some conveyor like that. Maybe one of those. Sorter conveyor would be great, but I'm just gonna hold off on that for now. Okay. So what we can do is one of these maneuvers. And then, like, so. So it's like a conveyor ledge, basically it just hovers a little bit above it. It'll fall onto the conveyor. Boop. That's it. Very beautiful. Easy breezy cover girl. And then this one should be able to just do that. Cool. Now you can see we got, you know, oh, there's a gem right there. So the problem with this right now currently is, if I was to leave this gem, even though it's like a 0.1 chance or whatever, so it's very rare, if I was to leave that gem, it would just go straight into the ore crusher. So, oh, did it take it? Fuck. I actually didn't want it to take it. I was initially planning to put it in there for the quest, and then I realized I should wait, because once you get the sorter conveyors, you actually have to put said item to sort in the basket. So if it's not in the basket, it actually won't sort them out. It'll just do nothing. So you actually have to have the item, which, you know, a little annoying, but kind of cool. Okay. So now our next order of business is making it so anything that comes out of that comes over here. Okay. So let's get a hello. There we go. Get some corner conveyors, a few more straight ones. Oh, gotta grab them. Okay. So then we'll go like so and like so. So now this thing should theoretically start moving consistently at this point, because every single time something gets crushed, it's gonna unload it into here. and the scoops will take it out of the mine. Boom. It wants me to research something. I don't know what I'll research yet. I'll buy a conveyor blocker, and then probably something like a routing conveyor? Sure. Okay, so I gotta purchase a blast furnace now. Machine, blast furnace, boom. So, now we're making copper and iron ingots. So the beauty of this is essentially what we're gonna want is iron and copper. This one, however, the thing that we're gonna want here is coal. Coal we don't want, because basically what happens is if coal mixes in with this stuff when it's creating crushed ore, it's gonna produce slag in the blast furnace. So we're gonna need to purchase some conveyors that sort. Probably do 2 of them. And then what we'll do is any coal, we can have it say right. Oh, I didn't grab them. Son of a. Son of a. So, any coal we'll have say right here. We'll have a sorter. So now you can see it's just going to go through. Nothing changes. But the second we put this on here, you'll notice how now this coal, when it enters, gets blink off to the side. And iron will continue forward. And preferably, that's what we want. So, what I'll even do right now for this is we'll route it over here. And then I think what I'll do is something like this for now. So let's get some more. So like 10 of those. Like 5 of those. Conveyors are like so expensive in the early game, it's nuts. Okay. So for now, we're gonna do that. And then like so. Cool. It's gonna become a mess so fast. Oh my god. It's gonna be so messy. And then you can also do one of these maneuvers. Oh, what is it? Reverse direction, rotate, rotate. Boom. Boom. So now we'll want to put a sorter right here, and any coal can get put out the side. So all the coal will get chucked out that way, and then all the iron and copper will come this way. But even that is... Why is there still coal? Why is there still coal? Ah, crushed coal. So, crushed coal in there. Another piece of crushed coal. Boom. So, both of those will get chucked out now. So yeah, now the main problem is essentially we're gonna have to, after it's been crushed, we want to sort iron and copper away from each other, because if they go into the same blast furnace, same thing will happen. It will not produce an ingot. It'll just mess it all up. I'm realizing now, technically, we could leave everything the same, and just once it's been crushed, sort it out that way. So I might do that. Okay, let's think about this though. So let's get another sorting conveyor. So essentially what we'll do is, as soon as it comes out of here, we'll have it like so, and any crushed will come out this way. Or what we could have it do is actually the opposite. I think let's go like this and like this. Oh, gem just got shattered. You'll have heard. And then I think conveyor sorter. Okay. So then what we can do is even further this actually. So like that. So then what do we have going out there? So then we'll have, I guess we'll just make it copper, let's say. It'll come out this way. So then now we could have let's see if this will look proper. So no, so we need it to go one higher. So let's grab some more of those and more of those. Boom. So then, theoretically, so now I'm just testing this out now. Cool. That is doing what I want it to do. Oh, cool. It's got a little screen on now. Cool. Okay, so I think that is all we needed. So now, instead of this, I should just be able to go like that. There's, you know, there's quite a bit of coal here. This, like I said, you know, this is where you might see some problems, is, you let stuff pile up like that, and now, when it comes in here, it overflows into there. It's a whole thing. Yeah, all the crushed coal going that way. See right here? Boom. Get that out of here. Boom. Get that out of here. Okay. I want to look at, in the research, I want this thing. Sorter basket lid. Because, gonna lurk? Hell yeah. Represent. I will enjoy my mining so hard. I'm mining like crazy. God damn it. It's never ending. Please. No! Emerald gem. Okay, so now this is the use case where, okay, so we got 2 miners that way. Now 3.8% over here. 0.2, 0.4, 0.1. Okay, okay. What over here? Okay, so we want a sorter basket. Can go right here. And then now we can put this in there. Boom. Done. Okay. I have a research ticket. Okay. Give me a sorter basket lid. How does this work? Unlock sorter. Okay. So now... how do I... do I have to like buy it? Sorter basket lid. Motherfucker. Of course you need to buy the lid. Okay. Alright, now how do you toggle? Okay. Cool. So now anytime a emerald shows up from anywhere over here, pumps over there. Now then, moving on to, you know... Ow, fuck. Okay. Okay, so now we need to make another one of those. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. I want another blast furnace. Boom. Blast furnace acquired. Boom. So, we don't have the polisher yet, so these can just go in. And we make big money. Yes. And now iron is also looking good. However, because, you know, like I said, you can't pick things up proper, I'm just going to run these back through. It's just easier that way. Because otherwise, you know, I'll have a big problem. Look at that. Oh, it's actually overflowing right now. It can't keep up. It's a lot of iron I just put through there. That's another thing. You can overload the systems pretty easily if you have like a backlog like that. So another thing to kind of keep in mind. Okay. Cool. Let me grab that. I love physics-based games so much. Oh, they're just an absolute treat. It just adds a whole new kind of like layer of like, how am I gonna handle this? Even like this right here. This, what I'm doing, is 100% gonna overload this system. You know, the iron is already now so stocked up, it can barely keep up. The crusher so far is at least keeping up with the... Look at that. See that? Perfect. Okay. Cool. Now, the beauty is, eventually in the research tree, you can see we can get things like hoppers, basic chutes, and all that sort of stuff. Very, very nice, because eventually we could just have a hopper that leads into this. So then, like, you know, it'll just fill into the hopper and not be a big problem. Hey, look at that. We got another emerald. Okay. So let's deposit our bars over here. It's a lot of them. Oh, you'll see, where is it? I don't know where it went. There's one in there somewhere that's a slag bar. This guy right there. Caught a little glimpse of it at the end. So somewhere along the lines, a piece of coal or something, or copper from another, you know, from another machine or something got in there. Could have happened a while ago, not sure, and created a slag bar, which is unhelpful. So at this point, we need a couple more copper ingots. And then through these copper ingots, we will unlock the rolling mills and rolling conveyors, which is pretty nice, I must say. So, we will get a rolling mill, $1,500. Good golly. Okay. So the thing about this is, what we're gonna want to do it would almost be beneficial to be able to, you know, expand out that way. Because essentially what we want is it over here. How would I like to do this? The problem with the rolling stuff is it's like, it doesn't handle turns very well, you know? But we want the rolling mill to essentially right now, it can lead straight in like so. So you want like this like so. Because, you know, you can make this happen. Get like 2 ledge things. See if we can make this work. I don't know. I'll try. So like if I turn it right now, can I make it go over? Okay. It's not. It's not. It's not nice, by any means. Okay. So I mean, you know, where do those ledge ones go? Oh, I didn't grab them. Okay. So now. Okay. And as I said, here you can see again the problem with the grab all function is it's really flippin' annoying. So now you can see we're making iron plates and copper plates. Yep, there we go. Boom. So now that should just work on its own. Cool. So now the main thing we're going to want is to get more auto sorters, or auto miners rather. We'll get 2 of them because we want more iron. We want to hook more iron into this machine. So that's a good one. All iron. What about over here? Both of these are pretty much all iron as well. Another thing we can do here is to kind of cheat the system. We can break this for a second and then or not maybe. Actually, I still think I can do it. So we put this like so, and right now it's not going to be sorting anything, but if I go and so if I go like this now though, wait, did I not get a ledge? What the hecking frick? Thank you. So now if I go like this, this is just to make it until we have a diamond, which I could go mine one. I could go mine one, but I kind of want to, you know, proof of concept at this point. So this now will let so essentially now everything that isn't that, yeah, okay, there we go. So then this, yeah, no, essentially you would want it to come one more. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about doing this right now. What I will do is instead what I was doing before. As one is coming, do that. And then it should shoot out the side, and then we'll quickly go find a diamond, and we will put that in there. There you go. Boom. What's up, Tricky? I don't know what that command is. If you want to enlighten me, I'm kind of interested to know what followage means. There we go. Alright. Why is there some like falling off the conveyor here or what? Alright, get that in there. So now the main thing is we want to get this stuff over there. So let's do Do that. Reverse the direction. Cool. Can I do this instead? Will this work? I hope so. Because then I can just go like that. This poor... This... how long ago since... Oh... Yeah, I wonder, there's gotta be, yeah, there's probably a thing for that. I'm assuming maybe you've done that before in other channels. Maybe I just have to get like a thing that allows that. That'd be kind of cool to know. Okay. Oh, fuck. It's not looking good. So, clearly the sorter is not fast enough, but... Okay. Well, I mean, obviously it's overloaded right now, so eventually this, I think, should sort itself out. Okay. I think that'll sort itself out. So it's like... Okay. There we go. Cool. The iron... Not looking, you know, like it's keeping up, I must say. A lot of supply. So we also need, Master of Iron, we need to deposit iron plates as well as iron ingots. So maybe what we can do is, I think I can make T intersections or whatever. Let's see, conveyor, routing conveyor with a toggleable direction. I don't think that's what I need. I'm intrigued to see one of them though. Do I have research tickets? I think what I need is this, the T junction. Conveyor splitter tier 2. Straight merge conveyor. So I guess it could like merge side by side. Alright, let's try, let's see these. Combine mode and split mode. Okay, so let's see this thing first. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So that I understand now. But I want to try this guy. So... So the problem is, I guess, I don't really have space for that, so... Yeah, it won't even let me put it down like so. Well, that's freaking annoying. Okay, well, okay. So I think I'm gonna have to go... I don't like it. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I can make that work. Let's just add like 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those. Okay. So we'll go like this. Okay, you can't all flip and go to the right. What the hell is this? kind of shenanigans is that? That every single... Not really splitting much if they all go to the fucking right. Are you messing with me right now? Alright, listen. Just forget it. Forget it. Hello? Thank you. Oh no, I see a piece of copper. Get it out of there. Okay. Now... I would love to... Okay, we're good on iron plates, so... Let's, you know, let's try one of those fancy little guys right here. And then switch direction. And then boop, you're going that way. Congratulations. What? Relax. There we go. Boom. Hell yeah. They almost don't want to go, but they're going. Alright, I'm going to hit a quick pause here. I'm just going to go grab some water. Be right back. Thank you, Allie. I'll be back. Alright. Da, 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 da. Let me just see here. Ba, 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 ba. I got that, so let's switch those to. Okay. Cool. Alright, so I think that's good right now. So we got the iron plates going that way. We do have one extra diamond in here. Blink. So this can go down there. So now... Yeah, it'd be really nice if there's a better way to split this off, because clearly this one is pretty much pumping it out as fast as it can. How will I do that? It's just like the intersection thing. The T-junction conveyor was not really doing much for me. Roller routing conveyor? Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... It's just kind of, not really an option right now. Okay. Not really, I mean, this is just it. This is what I can do. So... I mean, it'd be great if, you know, that would work. I mean, it looks like it's, you know... gotten most of it down. It caught up, it looks like. Fuck. Don't you dare block up over there. Rod extruder. I don't even know what that means, what that thing is, but... Okay. So that's fine for now. Let's see what it's talking about for a new machine. Sure, I'll buy one of those. And I'll buy a conveyor block or two. This is kind of cool. It's totally unnecessary. Basically, you put this down. It has a little screen here. Everything that passes through it, it tells you what it is, like what it's worth. Okay, so only one's fallen off so far. You know, I'll accept that. Just a couple have fallen off the back, clearly. Do a little tidying. Okay, so... I mean, we could buy some more auto miners. So let's do that. See if there's any more in here that we'd like to grab. That one has a bunch of iron. I think this one over here is iron as well. Iron and coal. So we'll go like so. This one's in a little more tricky of a spot, clearly. So I guess we'll go... I mean, we could go like this. What the fuck? I don't want you to go that way. Okay. Relax. Thank you. God. I mean, whatever. That's fine. It's gonna work out. Okay. Cool. There we go. God. No! No! Alright, alright. Boom. Yes. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. So now, I mean, we could just combine it up with that one, which is probably what I'll do to conserve some usable space over here. I don't love combining on corners because it seems to be a little funky chicken, but you know, I'll do it. I mean, arguably, we could just do one of those maneuvers as well. Because there's not really any reason to have the corner coming out of that one. There. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So we need to just deposit diamond gems, really. We have 2 here. We just need 1 more. I thought there was 1 up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay. And there's 3 in here. Well, well, well. That's actually huge. Boom. Now wait a fucking second. that only completed 1 task. I think we should toggle their direction. Boop. Okay. I'm not really following how that only allowed me to, you know, complete 1 when I deposited 3, but I guess I need 6. So let's go look for another diamond. I could have sworn there was... Oh. There's a little guy. There we go. Give me 2, at least. Oh, baby. Alright, we'll bring these all back. We'll only put 3 in, though. Just because they're good to help the sorters. Oh. Oh. There. Cool. Another quest is available. Expert plater. Let's activate that one. So, hey, we're making copper plates already. Now we need to buy a rod extruder and extrudes ingots into rods. Okay. So we can get the polishing machine. I don't have enough. Okay, so polish gold. So we're gonna have to get gold ingots and gold plates. Okay, so this is the next step here, is this guy. So what we'll do for now is we'll let all this stuff congregate here. But what we're gonna do is we'll get this set up in a way that we want. I mean, I wouldn't mind having this come like so, and then this can be right before it, and then there we go. Let's get a bunch of those going. So we'll just use like that. So then this will polish everything. Now, the thing about it is, for gold plates, one, we're going to have to go set that up. They just keep falling off. It's not even working right now. Okay. So now let's get more of those. Oh, it's such a mess. It's such a mess. Oh my god. Lord have mercy on my soul. We need more copper for sure. Maybe we need a... Let's just do this for now. We'll set up a second one right here. And then at least there'll be a little bit of difference possibly. Again, most of them are going to the right. Seems to be... Okay, so now it gets dirty. Okay, cool. That's actually something I like that they changed. Because in the demo, basically what would happen is, if a piece of slag or a metal that wasn't supposed to be in there got into the machine, it would literally just sit here and grind against the polisher over and over and block up the whole thing. So now it just allows them through, but it gets dirty, so clearly it's not going to clean the ingots for that, which is, you know, better than the alternative. Okay. I mean, it's pretty much always going to the right. I don't really know how to make those work better, to be quite frank with you. What I'll try to do is this. And then there might be a small chance that it works a little bit better. Clearly there's still some slag being produced every once in a while. Most likely just iron falling into the copper pot. Don't know what's going to happen with those. They're getting dirty. Don't know what's going to happen once it gets to the roller. Let's just see. Okay, so it breaks them now. Cool. I prefer that a lot. Cool. Seems to be working a little bit better now. Yeah, okay. So let's get loaded up on conveyors. Okay. Because our main thing now is we want to go do gold. We need gold plates and polished gold ingots. So I think gold is in here. So that's 41%, 94, 41. Alright, so this is mostly gold. That's mostly gold. Anything over here? What's in here? Iron ore. Coal. What about these? Iron ore. Gold, gold. Okay. I'll go back to the other one, see if we can get more gold going. Coal. Bunch of gold. I can't believe I heard it just shatter a gem all the way from over here. What the heck? Okay. So, I mean, this is gold as well. Where do we put the other ones? I think it was both these ones, right? Yeah, okay. What I'll do is I'm fine with putting one here as well. More gold that way. Okay. So let's work on getting this set up. Over there. And these will be pretty good for when they finally start producing on those ones. Hello? Wait, this guy's in the way? Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna go... Yeah, we'll go this way. So then we'll bring this one over here. Let's do that now. Okay. So I don't think that'll work. Yeah. Not sure. Not sure that'll work. Okay. Okay. So the main things that we need to do is polish gold ingots and gold plates. So what I'm thinking is we can start making that happen even right in here, because we don't need to we don't need to worry about the fact that the gold plates would be polished. That's fine. So essentially we just want to get a crusher in here. And once the crusher's in here, we can crush all the gold ore up, run it into a blast furnace, and then we can decide if it's going straight in or if we're going to split off the crushed ore if we can. So I think that's what we'll do. So we need to go get all that. Okay. Got a lot of emeralds stacked up here. Everything seems to be running pretty smoothly here. Nothing seems to be super clogged or anything. So I think we're pretty good on that front. Sorry, just had a sneeze. Okay. Yep. Cool. So we're gonna want. Okay, we'll. But oh no, I'm not buying that right now. It's so expensive. Polishing machine, rolling mill, blast furnace, ore crusher. Purchase. And then we can get gold set up. So I think doing it right here will be good, because it's a little annoying for that one though. But this is like the most space to do it, I think, is right in here. Yeah, so let's see. So we'll get the okay. Okay, so that's that. There's the polishing. And then crusher and blast furnace. So crusher can come to even like, say like here. Because this can pump it out pretty much straight into there. But the main thing is we're going to have to get it back up. So maybe we put it yeah, what an annoying little okay. Really? That doesn't work for you, boss man? It's like I don't want to block off this one eventually. Okay, well then I guess we do it here. So let's go like so. They always just give you 3? I'm not complaining, just curious. Okay. Because we can make that work, I think. And then it goes into here. We can use, you know, like... Boom. And then we're going to be making polished gold ingots. But we also need to... Probably, as much as I don't want to have to throw one of these in here. Or it goes here. Even though 90% of them will probably go to the right. Which, I mean, is fine with me. We only need 80 anyways. Okay. So I think we're all good there. So now we just need to get this set up. Which, this is going to be a little... Oh my god. Oh, and then... Oh, geez. Let's get... What if we just did a sorter conveyor? Okay, let's back this up a little bit here. So, sorter conveyor. We'll pump out the goodies to the left. So this is a goodie. That is a goodie. And then we'll just actually have this come over to the left a little bit. Let's figure this out. So it'll be down like so, because we need to have a lip boy. Like that. And then... There we go. Okay. So now comes the fun part. So essentially now... Okay, hold on. So then this and that. Oh, I've seemingly done something stupid, which is assumed that this was hooked in properly. Okay. I really despise that they need to go so high. Okay. Hallelujah. So now all the gold should go up there. Diamonds, whatever else, should kick off to the side. I don't know if that's going to mess it up doing that. Yep, it does. Okay. And then what's happening here? Clearly these are going the wrong way. Okay. Now the immediate problem to this is going to be the fact that this thing is not going to be able to keep up. Once it starts running, it'll be fine. This doesn't work at all. So that's great. I didn't think it would. It's just sending off fucking 6 of them at once, so we'll just, you know, fix that right now. It's fine, we need to do gold plates anyways. Let's do one of these for now, like right here. Okay. Yeah, that's not doing nothing. I'll be kind of honest with you. This seems pretty useless. It's not doing a thing right now. It's not even resetting. Oh no! What's this? How's this getting in here? Quit tainting my gold. Okay. Uh... Sorry, I'm just playing a little bit of cleanup right now. Just like... Okay. Like, it just isn't reclosing itself off. Oh, man. It looks like there'd be a lot of gold plates here. Okay. What the frick? Okay. Polished diamond gem. Polished gem. Yeah, okay, okay. Let's not forget that we have this monstrosity over here, too. Which... Like, what is this garbage, bro? It doesn't even work. What else have we got in here? Yeah, that's terrible. It doesn't do nothing. I think we do like that. Alright, we gotta go buy more. So let's just grab all these. deposit some plates. Boom. There we go. It's a lot of gold plates we just got in there. Hell yeah. Boom. Okay. So, I mean, we could probably stop rolling them at this point, because we need ingots being made. We're just gonna hand deliver them for now. Okay. Look at that. Cool. So that's that done. The other big one we need is copper, I'm realizing. Let's get a couple more auto miners and see if there's more copper over here we can collect. Nope. No, none copper. What about up there? Copper? No. Iron ore, coal ore. Same thing as before, pretty much every single one looks like it's going one way and not the other. That is so fucking annoying. Okay. Oh, I didn't buy more conveyor belts. Son of a biscuit. Okay. So let's... Yeah, like... Okay. So let's go like so, like oh, like so, like so. There we go. Boom. That looks like it's working. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Obviously, it's not going to have this much on it, so it shouldn't be bouncing off of the others as often. Not to say it's not going to happen. This would be nice in this situation. Let's go get some of those, maybe. Okay. Shoots. Okay. Let's try this out. So, I'll go like and then you go just a shoot maybe? Or just be like at this point like a bottom shoot. And then just shoot. And then I think you'd want to go like where maybe you turn like this a little bit sooner. So that it ends up on a straight shot. And then you'd go like your bottom shoot like so. It really feels like you should have a middle shoot, but we can make it probably go one higher. Because then you would have your shoot like so. And then this, we could just go like that, and then I hope this would work. Oh, it's having a hard time wanting to place that. Okay, there we go. Let's try that out. I didn't really want those, but yeah, cool. Not entirely necessary, but it's fun. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. I don't know at all what's going on over here, but we're just gonna go dump it all. Alright, so now it's just copper that we need, really. Alright. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Got a lot of emeralds over there. Okay. Wow, so nice. Okay. I can't get out from under there. Okay. That's a lot of coal, baby. It's a whole lot of coal. Alright, well, I mean, truthfully, the other main thing we need to do is I need to go get more copper, which I believe is down here, so let's go buy a bunch more of those, auto miners. Eventually we'll get the rod extruder. I mean, we could probably buy it now. And then we'll need to... I don't see anything in here. I'm confused. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, copper. Copper. I mean, I'll grab more iron, see if I care. Okay. Let's get it like so. Oh. Okay. Ah, yes, I remember the problem here. Do we have eventually basic cannon? I gotta know. what this cannon's gonna do, to be honest. Because if it can save me a bunch of hoopla, getting all that over there through conveyors, I gotta know. Because I would welcome that in a heartbeat. Cool. Okay. Da 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 da. I'm an adult virgin. Alright. So, let's go buy a can. Let's buy a cannon. I'm so intrigued to see what's gonna happen here. Well, well, well. Some gold plates. Trying to sneak away. Okay, let's just do that for a second. And replace it. Since we don't know what's going on. Okay. So, conveyor, let's buy like that many, and we'll buy that many. Ah, yes. Need to grab them, Jesse. You need to grab them. Okay. So, let's just see here. Yeah. Don't think that's working in here, so the loser way it is. Da 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 da. We're getting to the point where I don't know if that that crusher will be able to handle everything that we're about to throw at it, but you know, I'm gonna make it try. The smelters, on the other hand, the blast furnaces, they will not be able to. I know that. And that's going to be a whole new logistical nightmare, is figuring out how to make those stupid things survive that. Okay. 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 Alright, well, it seems to be handling it alright. This is a bit of a problem right here, though. But I mean, once that... Oh my god. Once that initial bit gets going... Okay, there's no more sneaking around in here. I don't see any more spots to put the auto miners. So this is just, I think, how it is now. And that is okay with me. What a terrible thing to have to climb through this, though. Good God. Okay, so the Crusher is definitely able to handle it, so that's awesome. At this point, let's just remove that to put that there. Okay. Cool. That's looking good. Okay. I need a spot for those to go. Oh my god. I know that's eventually, I think, a... Oh, what? How did a diamond get in there? Is it... Oh, it's this one, probably. Yeah. Occasionally, it's that one. I mean, what I might do is a little something like this. Why, you might ask? It opens up more room. Cool. Yeah, and then these, I mean... Let's try one of this. Let's see where this goes. What? Am I not getting something here? Cause what kind of ass is this? That it shoots out like a foot. Oh, do you need to maybe stack more of them? No. I don't I don't understand. Um. Okay. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Um. Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly certain what the point of those cannons are if they're so ass. Like, it seems like not configurable. I mean, it just... Like, it doesn't really go anywhere. Okay, well, that one did something. What the f... Why... Is it just the gems? Do the gems just not have good, like, physics for this? Not enough weight to them or something? I think it's just the gems are... Yeah, okay. So it's the gems. Gotcha. Well, a little annoying, but... there we go. Tell you what we're gonna do, we're gonna use another hopper. And then we can do the stuff again. Bottom, top, top shoot, bottom shoot, regular shoot. Oh mama. The iron is no longer keeping up at all. Okay, well, is it already... Let's just do that for now. Oh my god. Like I said, it's very annoying. So very annoying. this is why we're not letting these through yet, is because it's all messed up. Oh god, it's all so wrong right now. No. Another quest is available. Master of plates. Accept that one. Ugh. Let's turn off all auto miners. So they shouldn't be producing. We can let things slow down and then not be... Because we're going to have to do some logistical changes here. Mostly this. Because that's still operating fine. Even though this conveyor gets a little plugged up sometimes. It's just because we got a lot of backlog on it. It's not so bad. But, we definitely gotta work on... We definitely gotta work on the ore things here, because it's just... We're making slag bars every once in a while, because these are overflowing over into that. And it's messing up our machines, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's just let that kind of putter out. Alright, so... Okay. Let me hit it with a... Okay. So, how do we fix this problem? Well, first things first is that these two need to move slightly further apart. So now, I think what we want here is a... We don't have one. a sorter conveyor. Because essentially what we'll do is, if they are clean, I wonder if we can, hold on. So we want orange. What if we, it's too bad. I'd like them to make it so that you can also have a sorter that if it's in the basket, it goes to the right, not like this, which is fine because I'm just gonna put a, what I would presume is dirty, comparatively. Yep. So dirty, and I don't see any diamonds. That guy looks dirty. Dang it. Because then there should be like, this one looks, yeah, that looks very clean. Okay. So huh. I don't think it counts them if they're dirty. Well, that sucks. There goes that whole plan. Essentially what I was wanting is if they're not cleaned, or polished rather, I would prefer them to go back up into there. Okay. Okay. So okay. Now then, what if we, so in this situation, I don't want a toggleable thing, I want it to split. I'd like a T junction. And then, preferably, it'll actually come one more if it lets me. And then a T. And then, essentially, we should be able to have two furnaces dedicated. Ugh. See, now that's annoying. Because essentially, yeah. How shall I do that? Let's okay. So okay. So if we go coal's whatever. Just right there. Iron or not iron. Copper. And then iron comes out this one. And we want it to split. So we bring it over here. We make it split. It goes like so. What if we did like this? Why doesn't this work? This is annoying. Okay. So we got everything coming through like right here, basically. So if we were to put a crusher. So it just needs to go up like one more. That's fine, though. We can just make it do this. Okay. So then it comes out of the crusher. And then we have a sorter. And then another sorter. So we'll say iron. And this one comes out right there. And then copper. And this one comes out right there. Probably have it. Yeah, we'll have it like a little further out. I'd say here is fine. Probably. Let's see. Because then this can come like that, and this can come like that, and then like so, and then like so. And then now we have those two doing what we want. We don't have enough copper right now for it to really... And then copper can come out. Preferably maybe one more like so. We'll make it so that it can be split if we need to. Eventually we can make that happen. Okay. Cool. So then we just gotta get a chunk of iron. And that one. And then a chunk of copper. And that one. And then those are all complete. So it'll be like so. Okay. So that makes sense to me. Um. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the annoying part, I think. Let's go rail routing. I like the idea of this one, because then we can see what those will do for us. Rail routing. Let's buy like 10 of those because they're expensive. Because what I'm hoping... Let's see this thing. Okay. Maybe not, you know, really super useful to us right now. Okay. Well... Okay. Something mucked that up. Okay. Just trying to clean out this. Because it is supremely dirty. Okay. So... Okay... So now these should all be polished, which, at this point, sorry if I've been quiet, you know, for anybody watching. So now at this point, what we can do is exactly this. And we'll do one last run through. They're all polished. As far as I can tell, they're all polished. Okay. Really like a little jammed up here. All polished. Yeah, Polisher's not having any issues this time, so those will all be nice and clean. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that should be good. These should be good. Because we got 2 iron now. Hopefully it splits somewhat decently. If it doesn't, I don't really know what else to do. Um, we'll hit it with a corner piece here as much as I would prefer to keep it all the other kind. I'm going to get even more of the roller conveyors. Oh, sorry, I was sneezing there. Okay. 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 So, what we need to make is a bunch of plates again. I think what we'll do in that case is set our rollers back up. So we'll have them like so. And then we'll do... I don't know if that's going to interfere. Let's see. Okay, well, so what we'll do is this. Because it seems if you put that after, it will not be a problem. So we'll just go like so. This is going to be a toughie, I think. I guess we could do one of these. And we'll just go like this, I guess. 'Cause this is just for coal, but... Okay. I think we're in a spot where we can get ready to turn stuff on. Well, not exactly what I was looking to do. Let's just hit it with one of these, honestly. Who gives a shit? It's just, let's just get rid of all that. Cool. So I think that should be okay. What I shall do here is I'm just going to get a rolling machine. Okay. I don't see this overloading the system in any way. What's the other thing that I can get? A heavy conveyor blocker. I'd like to try that out. For situations like this, I'm intrigued. Conveyors, heavy conveyor blocker. Let's fucking buy 10 of them. Boink. Okay. Because in this situation, for example, I'd like to put one like so. So does it eventually let stuff through? How does this one work? Or is it just like full well block it? Just blocks it. So not really serving any purpose here. Gotcha. Da, da, da. Oh no. Alright. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That is the good stuff. It's a lot of work cleaning up. I'll tell you right now. I'm hoping this will turn out well. I'm concerned about the overflow possibility here. That's about it. But I mean, it's not a big deal, I guess, if a few sneak past anyways. Is there a way that we, you know, game? Thank you. Holy smokes. Yep. Yep. Corner. Up. Over. Maybe we hit it with some... I don't know if we can do shoots on this one. There we go. Good enough, I guess. If these fall off regularly, it will be catastrophic. It is oh so sad that I can't really do anything to make those stick around better. Okay. I just feel like it's so jank. I want to know what other people do in situations like these. Like, see, now this is going to be fine. It's just, you know, like what's going on over here, like what the dog doing. Okay. I mean, I could try a shoot. Let's see. Top shoot. Okay. Seems like it's doing something. Yeah, cool. That does work. Very nice. Very, very nice. Hopefully, when I turn the miners back on, this will be a thing that okay. Yes. This shit is ridiculous how long it can take to clean up ores. It's nuts. I just wish the splitting worked better, because like I would have two of these mills or whatever, right? But like it's so jank. It's very jank. Hopefully that's something that gets sorted out in the future. And it's like the blockers, like I want them to like hold items and like let out a few at a time or something like that. Okay, I think we pretty much got it all here. You motherfucker. Yeah, that could be interesting. I don't know how else you're supposed to do those though. Okay. What's the thing here? How do I get what the heck? There we go. T. Research. Can't afford. 100,000. Bigger deposit box. That would be nice. Shoot with a toggleable hatch. Okay. Let's turn on all auto miners. And Lord have mercy on our souls. Now, the real crazy question as well is, how much crap is right here? So much. We're not doing anything with this coal. Because there's not... Okay. I think we need to move this in order to alleviate this issue. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Okay. Fucking, what is this? How did that get through? Coal? How is coal getting through? You're not supposed to get through. Very good, very good. Okay. Hopefully this is the last slag bar. Yeah, I mean, some are going that way. I feel like that one's facing the wrong way, maybe? Yeah. Had to have been. Okay. Oops. Don't want all of them on that side, but... the chute directly over top is messing that up. And it is going to cause problems, so we need to switch that to right away. What I would suggest is... taking this and doing this and then having a top chute and then a regular chute. That way. That's really annoying. God. They should make it so the corner conveyor has the same thing. Son of a bitch, dude. Okay, so what if we do it like this? Okay, so that seems to have solved our issue. This looks like it's working decently. I don't know how to make this, you know, not back up right here. I don't know how to make that happen. Because it do be doing that. Alright. I think that is it for me. It's the bend. Oh, hold on, Mr. TNT. Before I go. Makes most take. Yeah. So it's just I don't know how to. You know, there's not really a good way to split right here. Because I do notice that, like, because they all, you know, like to go that way. So there's less going to that side. But my problem is I don't really have a good way, even though I have this guy. It's one of those things where it's like, obviously I'm not going to sit here toggling the direction, right? So, you short jump into it. Alright, hold on. So you're suggesting, just out of curiosity, you'd be suggesting to put one of these guys, say like there. Or... But then isn't it just gonna, essentially, I'll just have all of this going over to the right side anyways, or the left side rather? Because, oh, what the fuck? Where the hell did he come from? Straight before split, jump before straight. Alright, we'll tell you what. Let me hit it with one of those real quick again. Oh shit. Okay, so that's why that's happening. Okay. Nope. There we go. Alright, this is at least working good here. That was like the biggest problem we had, was those bars were not going good there. Alright. We're just gonna wait for production to, you know, at least slow down. Alright, so what'd you say here? You said replace bend with straight. You short jump into it. Okay. So, so the best way to do this, I feel like I'm gonna have a space problem here is the issue. There's still so many being produced. Split was in the right place. Alright, let me Where'd I put that? So I had it like so. So are you thinking like, I'll be honest with you, it's not, it's the math ain't mathin' for me. So be like so, and then, I mean I had like that kind of. This is what I had, right? Aside from that I just left as a regular conveyor. Feeding the split a straight. So you're thinking like a jump into a straight. Aside from that being a fucking, like, not needed. Yeah, so basically like so would be the preferable situation. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so then it straightens out, has a chance to come onto this straight and then go left or right a little bit more symmetrically. So what I'll do up there, I think, is I'm just going to put some corners, because corners seem to not 100% do this. Okay, so we'll just go like, so this one's fine, or we'll go like this. Okay. It looks stupid, but I think that's going to be the best situation to make this work. And then I just need to then make sure inertia makes objects. Yeah, yeah. That I did notice. I just didn't really. I didn't like compute the fact that I had the space to do that, obviously, and I'm concerned it's still not going to change. Like, where's he coming from right now? Change too much, but I mean, hey, I'm willing to try it. So, okay. So I'm gonna keep this going. I also noticed something that I'm not a huge fan of is that these where are they? The sorters, they don't actually work in terms of if you put, say, like a polished and an unpolished object. I guess their object ID in the game is the same, which, you know, not a big deal, but just one of those things where it's like if you wanted to make sure everything got a pass of being polished, that, you know, you can't. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that makes that a little bit better. The other thing, the other big one I gotta really work on is over here. I really need to sort out probably this thing here. So what we'll do is we'll have this sorter guy here, and then because I was just having these kind of meet up in the same spot, but that doesn't really matter. Oops. So we'll go like this, and then this can be like so, and then we'll put it like that. And then hopefully there's a little tiny one. Is this a... That's hopefully a crushed one. Hopefully that counts as crushed. Okay. And then we'll have this come up like so. And then like so. And what we'll do with this one is that. A little finicky here. Hopefully that doesn't... Not a huge fan of that. So let's go one more like that. And then like this. And then we'll... It's gonna look a little ugly, but I don't want it to enter onto that on the corner, because I know the corners are asked for that. And then that should... So this will feed... And then this will feed onto this one, and then meet onto this sorter. And then diamonds and emeralds will get kicked to the right. So I think that's Gucci. Now for, you know... Oh no. Okay, I didn't put anything in there, good. Isn't there a... I think there's a faster sorter or something now? Or is that something that I've seen in the upcoming patch notes, possibly? Let me take a quick look here while I... faster sorters, small update. We made them faster. Oh, they also might add a tier 2 in the future. Okay, so they have not yet added them. Gotcha. Cool. So that's okay then. Not yet added. Oh man, there's coal getting on there because it's dropping from when I'm... Because I'm chucking it onto this belt. Well... There we go. I'm just trying to tidy this up here. What's happening over here? Okay. Okay, so that looks like it's working good. Obviously... Yeah. Cool. There we go. Okay, I know like that's not going to clear all of it out, but that's still working good. This just is probably from us messing with that stuff. I really hope they make it so that eventually that you can use this magnet to grab only a specific type of item. Because I gotta admit, it's kind of annoying. Like I said, kind of annoying. I think I read in when you had the demo going that there's plans to make that happen. Oh, Jesus. Let's check out how this is doing, though. Hey, this isn't blocked up. So, I mean, that's a good sign. But, this is most certainly blocked up. So this is gonna be... That's gonna be our next fix. Oh my god. Okay, well I think I'm gonna call it here anyways. But clearly what we need to do is, I guess, add a second sorter in. Probably just tap it in right here. Have it go side by side with a T-intersect or something. Yeah.